Hello, my lovely trilobites and fossil fam. I really hope my camera is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. I'm still getting used to the new setup, so there's a whole thing. Anyway, I found a new pair of overalls. They're kind of like this grayish color, and I like them. And I want to put the On Top of the World palette on ye old eyeballs. So I just put some mattes down, which look really bad. And then we're going to cover it with shimmer and play with other things. And I can tell you the embarrassing story of me trying to buy overalls, because it's me. Seriously, I have to remember the camera is up there, not there. I'm so used to, okay. We'll acclimate. So I was trying to swatch the YSL 01, right? I was like trying to hunt this down. Like I've been stalking McDonald's for the Hello Kitty Ninja Turtle things, which, oh, by the way, I have all 12. I no longer have to stalk McDonald's anymore, which I'm very excited about. It was very time consuming. I digress. I have all 12. We're good. So I went to the mall, to like this outdoor mall, and I went to Macy's and I was like, hey, I want to swatch it, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, we don't have it. And then they're like, go to Nordstrom. And this is all like in the same like plaza. So I probably should be using the Shine On eye primer for this. That is meant for this palette. Am I? No. We'll do that another day. This one's not dead yet. So I was kind of walking all over the place because they kept telling me to go to this. I'm like, yeah, I know the layout of the mall. It's fine. And I passed some stores and I saw these overalls in like the window of this store that I don't know the name of because I don't, oh, I cannot wipe this on my pants. Okay. One sec. Sorry, totally forgot what I was doing or where I was. So I go into this store and I'm like, oh, can I buy those overalls in my size? And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yes, I want those. And she looks at me and I'm like, okay. And then so I looked at them and there's like threads coming out. Do you know what I mean? Like there's like frizzy things like this. Oh. So I was like, can I have a pair that isn't damaged? Because it's like frayed and there's like strings hanging off. And she's like, they're supposed to be like that. And I'm like, why? Why are they like that? And then I felt really dumb. Basically, long story short, I felt really stupid because apparently, I'm gonna go in with this one. Apparently they're, holy jeepers. They're supposed to be like distressed and I did not know that. And then I felt really dumb. And then she looked at me and I'm like, can I have a pair that's like not damaged? And she's like, Then I realized like kind of all the clothes look slightly distressed-ish, if that makes any sense. And then I realized this store is not meant for my demographic. Like I am not their target audience, but I love overalls. So, you know, there's that. And then I bought the overalls and she basically was like giving me the stink eye because holy jeepers, this is so awesome. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, I bought these overalls and I felt like an idiot. That's basically like the moral of the story as we know it thus far. It came from this weird store. Like I really do not like shopping for clothing. Like I'll go into Buc-ee's if I pass it. God, my face looks lighter than my body, but this is me with the tan. I don't know, it's fine. It was this store. They gave me this free weird bag that's very scented, by the way. It's like really scented. I'm like, okay, your clothing comes in scented bags. Well, at least it's reusable, but I don't know if I really want like a scented bag. So that was fun. I just felt like a complete idiot, by the way. I haven't put powder on. We're going to do blush and stuff too, because the story of me buying Pokemon cards is even, I don't know how I find myself in this situation. Like I really don't. I really don't like buying clothing either. It's really, really rare. I mean, I buy overalls, obviously, because overalls are amazing. But I don't go, you know, seeking them, I guess. I have to find them organically, like out in the wild. I'm still really liking the YSL blush. And I think it'll go good with the, I'll use concealer to clean that up. But I really like this stupid ass YSL blush. Like, I really like it. I'm working way too much. I'm not even kidding. Like, I am legitimately working way more than I should be. I'm not saying that's like a bad thing. I'm just saying I need to not work 7 days a week. The Minions invaded campus last week, and I pretty much work nonstop. I do that full time, and I also do like the cosmetic nerd thing. I wasn't supposed to do that full time, but then they kind of were like, we need you here all the time. And then I just kept being there. And then I'm like, I can't be in 2 places at once. So, you know, we had to reevaluate that. I keep seeing people put like blush in their eyeballs almost. And I kind of want to try it, but I kind of don't. But that's what concealer is for, if this looks bad. I don't know. Oh God. Dude, you should not. I tried to buy, it was a couple weeks ago, I went to the Ulta in Bolingbrook because they had the flea pots and I wanted to swatch said flea pots, and I did. And I made a short, and then I, filmed in Ulta. Yay for me. No one cares. I was leaving Ulta, and Bolingbrook is all the way off of like 355. And it was Friday, and I knew I was going to get stuck in traffic on the way home, taking 355 and 88. And I was like, oh, that's going to suck. So I left Ulta, and before I got on the highway, I was like, oh, there's this big grocery store. And I was like, oh, I can refill my water bottle and blah, blah, blah. So I went in there to do that. And I did not know that. I realized this is the grocery store that sells Pokemon cards, right? So I'm like, oh, I can get the trick or trade cards here. Maybe they came out early or whatnot. So I went to do that, and I got in a line. I got in a line to buy the Pokemon cards, and I really thought I was in line for the trick or trade cards. Like, not kidding. Really thought that's what the line was, because there was like 12 people. And then they came out and said, this is what we're selling for Pokemon cards. And I'm like, I don't see trick or trade on there. There were words I didn't know. So then I took a picture of the thing with the words, and I sent it to my Pokemon expert friend. And I said, what is this? And why am I in line for these boxes? And she's freaking out. She's like, oh my God, those are the boxes. I'm like, it's a box. I know nothing. And there's multiple boxes, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So it was annoying. And then I was in line to get the boxes. Anyway, sorry, I had to vacuum. I saw something on the floor. Don't ask. So I was in line to get the Pokemon cards, and I didn't realize what line I was in. I took a picture of the paper and I sent it to my friend, and she's like, oh my God, those are like the cool boxes. And I'm like, dude, they're just boxes. And I was like, which one do I get? And she's like, get the TBA box, BET box, TBA box. There are 3 letters, and one of them is an E, and I think one's a B. And it's like being at the eye doctor. I don't know. There's letters. Okay. Whatever order they're in. And I was asking the people in line, like, what exactly am I in line for? Because I wasn't planning on doing this. And they basically the one guy was like, pretty much like, I can't right now. Like, you literally don't, I wasn't even planning on being there, which is a whole nother story. But in 10 years when I pan this face powder, because it takes me that long to finish like a face powder. So yeah, I was in line, and I ended up buying this EBT box, TBA box, BET. What? Dude, I give up. Okay? I give up. I bought the box, and then I realized there was like 150 people in line behind me. And then it occurred to me that I bought the second to last box, and I'm in line. Like, I purchased the box, then I'm just standing there trying to read the box and figure out what's in the box. And people online were like, very annoyed with me because I don't know anything about Pokemon. And when you're in a line with several hundred people to accidentally buy Pokemon cards, and you're like at the front of the line, and then they run out of the boxes, Yeah, and I'm like taking photos of the box. I'm like, do you know what's in here? Like, what is this? Like, what's it? And then, yeah, people online realized that I did not know what I was doing. Like, had no idea. Like, it was, and I was also, it was really embarrassing, by the way. So, I accidentally got in a Pokemon card line. But in my defense, which there is none, I ended up getting the full shiny card that has like a jellyfish on it. And I really like jellyfish. Now, the rest of the box, I don't know. I know there's a jellyfish. That's all I got. Sorry, I'm like so distracted right now. It's almost my birthday. I still haven't swatched the YSL highlighter. I really want to do that, by the way. That might be what I do today. I think my ADHD meds are like totally worn off because I'm like, you know what I mean? And the side effects suck. Like, I haven't taken them in like years, and then I go back on them and the side effects are dastardly. Like the extreme dry mouth. It's like the worst side effect. You just chug water like nonstop, like, because the dry mouth is so bad. So I don't know. I want to swatch it. I haven't found it to swatch yet. I don't use filters, so this is just me. I used the NARS concealer, which I'm almost out of. I think there's like little crinklies. But I'm old and I have crinklies, so they're just gonna be there. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, this is like totally nonsensical Beaker babbling. We should just call it babbling with Beaker because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just very excited I got overalls, and I didn't realize that they came with threads that I keep trying to cut because they're driving me crazy. But I like overalls. Anyway, I'm going to go because I vacuumed and then I need to finish. It's a whole thing. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'm not making any sense. I will find the YSL highlighter because I want to go down to the Magnificent Mile this weekend because I actually don't work this weekend. Very excited because my birthday is this weekend, and I was like, I'm not working over the weekend. No. So hopefully my husband comes back because he's with Hospice Human at his parents' house. So hopefully he comes back for my birthday. I think he is, unless we have some sort of massive medical intervention of some sort. I am so babbling. I'm so hungry. He's been out of town for like 2 weeks now. He's just working remotely from his parents' house. He came home last weekend and we saw the Ninja Turtle movie in theaters because they re-released it and it was so awesome. And then he went back and I'm like, well, I have to work all Saturday and Sunday. So he just came back to like mow the yard and, repack some things and then he went back. But yeah, I have to feed myself. So I'm losing weight because I don't know how to cook. And I'm thinking about, there's this one place nearby that does these specialty grilled cheeses. They're so good. Like, I am craving one of these, like, grilled cheese place. Like, the grilled cheeses. Okay, anyway. I'm going to go now because I'm totally babbling. I don't even know what I'm doing. And I'm really hungry. Like, really, really hungry. So, I'm going to go. But I love the Cleona. And I'm wearing the dinosaur nail polish. This is the green dinosaur one. My phalanges. I am like the T-Rex. I'm juggling way too many things. Like, yeah, I need a big grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna go find food. That's really what it comes down to. And then I need to sleep for like 12 hours. I went to bed last night at 7 p.m. And the night before that, I went to bed at 6 p.m. And then I keep waking up at midnight and I'm like, no, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, I'm gonna go. Good luck with your Ninja Turtle hunt. I don't even know what this is. Oh, God. Okay. I'll just edit this out. Half the stuff I film, I don't even post because it's literally gibberish of this nature. Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, just gibberishy, nonsensical, whatever. Okay. Bye. Please like and subscribe. Bye.